Hello friends! In this video, we're drafting one of the most versatile blocks you can have, a basic stretch top block. You can use it as a base for tank tops, fitted and semi-fitted tops, t-shirts, camisoles, bodysuits, bodycon dresses, regular dresses, other dresses, lingerie, and so many other stretch garments. And even some woven styles. It's definitely worth drafting this one on paper and keeping it for future projects. Girls will be making so many awesome things with this. I simplified the drafting process as much as possible, so this should only take you about 10 minutes. We'll keep it sleeveless for now and we'll draft the sleeve separately a little later. We talked about ease quite a bit in the basic stretch skirt block. Make sure to check it out, so I won't repeat myself here. We're adding no ease and subtracting no ease. It should fit you like a glove, close to the body, but not feel tight or overly stretched. Let's get started. Okay, girls, for this block, you only need to take 3 measurements yourself: your bust circumference, waist circumference, and hip circumference. These are super easy. Just keep the tape level and comfortably snug around your body. Not loose, but not tight enough to squeeze or compress anything. For the rest, your neck circumference, nape to waist, armhole depth, back width, and waist to hip. Girls, I did the homework for you. If you know how to measure these accurately, absolutely go for it. They're just a little trickier because most people aren't quite sure where each measurement should start and end. So if you want to be extra sure, just use the values from my charts. And yes, I made those charts by both size and height because proportions really do matter. I'm tall, and that's one of the reasons I started sewing in the first place, because I wanted everything to fit perfectly. So find your size, find your height, and you're good to go. And girls, I think that deserves a like and a little thank you in the comments. As a general rule, when drafting tops, your bust measurement should be your main reference for choosing a size. That's why I'm including the approximate bust ranges here, just to make it easier to see which size group you fall into before you start drafting. Just in case you want to take all those measurements yourself, neck circumference, this one is not a tight neck measurement. This one, think of the line where a necklace would naturally sit, right around the base of the neck. Nape to waist, it goes from the little bone at the base of the neck straight down the center to the natural waistline. Armhole depth, it goes from that same base of the neck point, that bone, straight down to the underarm level. So technically you would tie a small shoelace or like a belt under your armpits, under your arms, and measure from bone to that level. Just use what I have here in this table. Back width, straight across the back from one underarm crease to the other. And waist to hip is from the natural waistline down to the fullest part of the hips. Write down your measurements and we're ready to draft our pattern. Let's start with one main vertical line. This will give us all of our key levels: armhole, waist, hip, and the few construction points we need at the top. Here are all the distances you'll need for this step, so feel free to pause or take a screenshot. Now let's take care of the neckline. There are only 2 little measurements here, and then we can draw both neckline curves for the back and the front. Next, we'll establish the back width and our shoulder point. Again, just 2 measurements. Once those points are in, connect F to K for the shoulder. Now we're basically done with the calculations. From here, we're just making our actual body width at the bust, waist, and hips. And that's it for the measurements. Now just connect your points, smooth out the armhole and side seam, and your basic block is done. And remember, this pattern draft does not include seam allowances, so make sure to add them before cutting your fabric. I'm really looking forward to turning this block into lots of beautiful garments with you. And next up, we'll draft the sleeve in a separate video. Have fun sewing, girls, and I'll see you next time.